Good morning, everybody. I'm Jackie from the Oracle Times, and I'm going to be doing the weekly forecast reading for the week of 18th of May. I am forecasting or live streaming from South Africa in the Bushveld. It's a beautiful winter's day here, blue skies and sunny. Okay, surrounded by wild animals. In fact, let me tell you guys a story. So this morning I take my little sausage dog for a walk. I walk him along the fence line, which is also a fire break. And on the other side of the fence is a mommy warthog and her two little young warthogs. And I say hello to her, and there's holes in the fence all along where they dig under. They try to fix it all the time, that the warthog still gets through. And I walked my sausage dog, by the way, is Tiger, and he's a miniature dog. He's tiny. On the way home, we're picking thorns out of his feet all the way. There are lots of thorns here. And as I get back to the garden gate, I look behind me, and the mommy and the two young warthogs had followed us all the way home. They can be dangerous, especially if they have little ones, although by this stage the youngsters are big enough, the mothers are not quite so protective. All the same, it must have looked very odd if someone had seen me and my tiny sausage dog walking, followed by three warthogs all the way home. This will teach me to look behind me when I'm walking in the bush. So yes, that's where I live. That's the wonderful part of it. The other side of it is that my internet can sometimes be a little bit dodgy, so I might disappear for a second or two, but I will be back again. Right, so this reading is for all star signs. I'm using the tea leaf cards, which are forecasts. They are predictive, because at the moment we like a little bit of a heads up of what's happening in life, because so much of it is definitely unpredictable. So I read what it says on the cards for you first, but once I've selected all the cards, I will give you what the meaning is behind it. I'll do the same for the relationship reading, okay? And we'll follow this with a relationship reading. So the first card that comes up for you this week is a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Awesome. Let's hope we find it. The next card that comes up is you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps money, love, or goals. I think at the moment we could possibly all be feeling all three of them with our. Although in many countries the lockdown is being eased, isn't it? Here we're doing it really slowly. Right, Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. For once, one can say change will be welcome. Okay, and news of a job or a career. So these are very, very nice cards coming up for this week. And the final one, the whale, says great worry over nothing. So this week, there is the opportunity for some kind of source of income. Okay, it's going to be showing up for you. It's going to be there for you. Hello, Lorna. Nice to speak to you and see you. Okay, you've been feeling the bit of lack, okay, in probably all areas of your life at the moment. But the Caterpillar card says don't worry too much about this. It is going to change. Things are going to shift and change, especially on the career front. This week there's going to be a strong indication of things changing on the career front. And if you've really been worrying about that, by the end of the week you're going to realize that you worried greatly too much. It wasn't necessary to worry that much about it. So this is very nice news for this coming week, okay? Especially those of you that are looking for jobs, okay? Wanting a job, wanting more income, wanting another source of income. There's very good energies around that will help you this week. Stay open to them. Keep your eyes and your ears open because they're around for you this week. So relationship cards, okay. So this is both for those of you that are in established relationships as well as those of you that are looking for relationships. First card, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. We'll come back to this. The next card that comes up is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Right? And one last card, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Right, I'm going to speak to those of you, firstly, that are looking for relationships. You've been calling in a soulmate, okay? This can happen in many different ways. You can just sit there wishing, watching romantic movies and wishing someone would come in and talking to your friends about it and wishing some more and reading romance novels, whatever the case may be. That's calling in a soulmate. You're wishing for something. And they're going to be bringing somebody in. That pay attention to red flags, for me in this particular reading says, you need to watch what you do to sabotage somebody coming in. You don't deliberately do it, okay? But you might sort of see a nice person, prospective partner, and you think, oh, you know what, they're not going to be interested in me. That's self-sabotage. And like I say, you don't purposely do it to yourself, it just happens. So watch for those little things this week that you do that might stop you from actually being able to meet that soulmate. All right, that is what that particular card is meant for those of you looking for relationships, because there's definitely the potential for someone this week, or you're already feeling it, that there are romantic feelings for. The other thing that this card says is, if they're calling in your soulmate card, you've called this person in. You brought them in. So go say hello. Okay? And don't cut yourself off from them, and don't think to yourself, oh, I don't know. You called them in. They're there for you. Okay? Those of you that are in established relationships, you also called that person into your life. And the paying attention to red flags here and the romantic feeling card showing up in the same reading says to me, this week your partner might put out some kind of signal that needs to be paid attention to. It's not necessarily a hugely big thing. Maybe they're worried about something. Maybe they're concerned about something. You could even be worried about something in the relationship. They're putting out mixed signals, though. They're not being direct about this. So if they're behaving in a certain way that's different to normal, or you pick up on things, your best course of action here is ask them. Okay? So, well, what's bugging you? What's really bugging you here? Sometimes it takes them a while to figure out what it is, and but just be aware of the fact they're going to be putting out the signals. Pay attention to them, because there's something that probably needs to be addressed. Sometimes a good hug is all they need, okay? Can just be that as well. And that will probably stir those romantic feelings all over again. Right, I hope that you guys enjoyed that reading, and I hope that the week ahead is going to be as promising as it seems, according to the cards. If you'd like a personal or private reading with me, you can go to my website. I will put the link in the description box below once this video is processed. You can order them or purchase them there. And I want to wish you lots of love and blessings for the week ahead, and we will speak again soon.